Okay, second video for second pumpkin. Inside's carved out. I'm going to start by carving out my son's drawing, and then I'm going to go on the back of it and I'm going to try doing one of those portraits. Then we're going to go into the basement and we're going to light it up. So using the kid pumpkin to carve my kid's part here. How should I carve his? Let's see here. Probably here. Wow, this is a thick pumpkin. And whatever lines you make, maybe you do it for your little brother, just do your best. Try to carve it out here. I don't know what this is over here, but he made some kind of crazy line. This pumpkin needs a little, wants to break the knife a little bit. Let's cut this out. So any parts he made dark, chop out. Now watch the fingers. Even with this thing, I know it's like childproof, but you still don't want to like saw your finger off or down. There it is. There we go. Rolling the pumpkin around with me. There we go. Check it out. That's that piece right there. That'll look cool. That's gonna be his little eye. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Whoops, mistake. There we go. Now, I might not be talking too much because I feel like I'm getting in the zone on this. Just like with Bob Ross drawings. Oh my gosh, why are we not doing Bob Ross high contrast? Try to make a Bob Ross on this thing? What do you think? I don't know. Maybe. This is like the thickest pumpkin I've ever dealt with. All right, now let's see if we can get this thing out. Look at that. Yup, that's looking pretty good. See that? Now, I'm going to carve out the mouth. No, I'll carve out this other side of the eye. And I'll carve out the other side of this eye here. You guys see? There we go. Carve the top. And I think I'm gonna take this bottom piece out here so that you can see the two eyes hanging out, kind of like a crab or something. Oh, why won't that come out? There we go. Oh, gross. Missed a couple of those. More chicken food. There we go, it's looking cute. I think he'll like that. Being that he drew it. Let's get the rest of this mouth and then we'll get started on the portrait one. Come on the side. Now if you have a little brother or sister, maybe they will draw it and you can carve out a pumpkin for them. And that could be your pumpkin. I said this is my son's drawing. And he's only 4, so I think carving this out would be a bit much. Especially this pumpkin he has here is super hard to carve. So for a 4-year-old, drawing it's easier, but it'll be fun to see it carved out. All right, there we go. There we go, check that out. Oh, that looks pretty cool, see that? And what I'll do with his is, like we did earlier, remember there's the 2 layers, and you see how that looks so cool when we did that down downstairs in the basement with the last pumpkin, it looked like it really stood out. So we can do the same thing with this. And what I can do is I can just carve out part of this like this, the skin, right? Look at that, see? Cut out the little pupils of the eyeball, and they should shine through a little bit, but not as much as the rest, maybe? We'll see. It's a really thick pumpkin, so see how it works out. And then I can put these, he had these antennae that came up through here. All right. See if that does anything. Boop. I'll put another one right here. Cool. Yes. Now make sure if you're using a sharp knife, you always don't have any of your fingers in the way or anything weird like that. There we go. Cool. They should be stoked with this little thing. Now, on the back, I want to do a portrait. Try out this portrait thing and see how it looks in the dark. Hopefully it looks cool. Clean off my workspace again. And now I'm going to draw the portrait. I'm going to do just a random high contrast portrait. I'm going to cut out the light parts, shade in the dark parts, and then wipe this off. It's just going to look a little creepy or weird to have this little high contrast kid. He looks pretty normal, but mine's going to look a little stranger. So let's see here. I'm going to start with some big eyes. And I'm just using this. I'll do something like this. Right, something like that maybe. And I'm going to do this. I'll wipe this off later. But I need to know that this is the area that's not going to be carved out. Something like this. And then I'll come down here. So I'm not going to carve this out. I'll carve out some other stuff. I can take that off right there. Yeah, come down. And that's cool with the little dry erase marker I'm using. You can kind of cool. Cool. Bring this in a little bit here. Something like this. Put some ears over here. And then eventually I gotta do something to make it scary, because it's, you know, Halloween. Like this. I'll do some eyebrows, I'll do some... Cool. Something like here, and then we'll have to do some crazy hair. What should we do to make this guy look a little creepier? Maybe it doesn't have to be creepy. Maybe we just look cool. Come in here, do some hair. Okay, and what I'll do is I'm not gonna do any of this, but I'll carve all this out. I'll just be a guy, a kid, chilling, right? People be like, whoa, what does that have to do with Halloween? Like, I don't know. Maybe he's a bad kid. TP's houses and throws eggs. Let's see what happens. Let's carve it out and bring it under the light and see what's up. Because we did kind of that really ominous one last time. And now we have a kid one, another kid one. Two different styles. One done by a 4-year-old and a 40-year-old. All right, so what I'm gonna do is try to carve out all of the spaces that aren't dark, but not all the way through. I'm gonna see if I can do this without going all the way through, except where I need real light highlights. And I don't even know where that's gonna be yet. Let's just start at the top. And I wonder if I have, no, I think this will be about the best thing I can do. Let me double check all the classes, make sure we're all here. Someone's waiting to get in. Let's see here. Admit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go start carving and then we'll take it down to the basement and see what we can find. See how it looks. All right, I'm gonna start over here on the hair. I'm gonna outline this line I just made. You guys can see, I can't see, why don't you tell me? Let's do this. Cool. Then I'm gonna come over here. Oh yeah, that looked cool. Now I think if I was gonna do this again, I'd get a younger pumpkin maybe one that's not as gnarly as this one. This one's like really tight. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I'm rubbing. See, here's the problem with a dry erase. It kind of comes off, so I have to be careful not to make too much of it fall off. All right, let's go around here. Around the back of the ear. Move it around. Now I'm just using my thumb to guide it, but I'm making sure it's fully out of the way at all times. Okay, there we go. Wow. Yeah, I wonder if like an apple peeler would work well. Hopefully this pumpkin is so thick the light actually comes through when we do this downstairs, but we'll see. And we'll just make some pieces deeper. And I wonder if I have like a scooper. I can get a small spoon later and we can try to. So right now I'm just outlining the face. Cutting some stuff away, outlining the face, see? Here's the side, there's where the ear comes up. I'm also kind of erasing my face with my hand, but I'll have to YOLO when I get there later. Okay. We are going to take all these off anyway. This is just my guidelines. Cool. See that? I love Halloween. I mean, I really don't decorate for any other holiday. I do a Christmas tree, but it's not like as exciting. I mean, Christmas is great when you're a kid because you're like, I'm gonna get presents. And it's great when you're older, you get to give presents. But the celebration part really doesn't compare, in my opinion, with Halloween. Because feel like Halloween too, it's like, you know, Christmas is very family oriented, which is awesome. But Halloween's like family and friends. Now I'm totally wiping off a lot of my drawings from earlier, but that's okay. It's really just a guideline so I can see where I'm going. You know what that girl did earlier? She made little guideline marks. I'm gonna do that before it gets too late because I'm gonna end up losing a lot of these. So I'm gonna leave that. Maybe I'm not, maybe I'll carve that out. I'm gonna go around and give myself a couple guidelines. So when I lose my, see I'm already starting to lose my drawing, I'll know where I was. So let's take a moment just to, because it's really hard to carve. So I'm just gonna guideline it. Basic. This way I can even get rid of all this marker. I don't need to do the hair because that's just gonna be zigzags. But I kind of want to know where the nose was, right around here. And where the mouth was. Okay, mouth right here. Do the mouth. There we go. And the top piece of the mouth. There we go. I don't know if you can see those that well, but at least I can, and I'll be able to work with it. I think next year I'm gonna do a really detailed one of these. It's gonna take me a lot of time. This year, this one will take another 20 minutes. It'll be pretty simple, but we'll take it in the basement and see if it like shines up cool or not. And then what I'm going to do is, after I have these little marks, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all the black. Oh yeah, it'll come off on its own, naturally. If it doesn't, I'll get it off later. So for now, looks like it's coming along. Let's do a little, I guess we could put a little bit of a jawline down here too. It could just be whatever. See that? There we go. Got that piece up. All right. Getting there? Looking good. Now, let's do this side. Cool. Just rolling the pumpkin around. There we go. Peel that up. The question is, because this pumpkin's so thick, are we gonna be able to see through these lines? Maybe I'll even carve the inside out a little more to let the light shine through even more. All right, there we go. There we go. Come around. Put this over here. Now, if this is not what you're feeling like doing, and you have a second pumpkin, you can still do just a simple jack-o'-lantern. Doesn't have to be portrait style with all the skin carving, because the skin carving is harder, and a sharp knife is probably definitely what you'd need. So, or maybe a potato peeler. Someone mentioned that once, and that was a good idea. But I don't know how you get into these cracks. So unless you're comfortable and you have the okay by a parent, I don't really want you using a sharp knife. But this is just a tutorial. You could just be carving out simple pumpkin that your kid brother drew. Or you could start carving out a portrait. Okay? But either way, it's getting me in the zone. And that's what I like about art. I like to just get in the zone. Now this one, we're gonna come straight down. And then we're gonna do this. Big eyes. There we go. There we go. Big eye. And when I get quiet, you guys, that's what you know. I'm flowing. And I tell you, after our last class, we did that last pumpkin, I was feeling so good for the rest of the day. That thing came out so good, and I had my awesome art in for the day. And I had just a really nice day. I think I'm gonna have another really nice day after this. There we go. Let me bring some like lines down like this. This will make it look a little more ominous. He'll be like a cute kid, but why does he have lines coming down his face? It's Halloween, that's why. Nothing makes sense. You know, maybe that's the creepiest thing. If you open the door and you expect to see a bunch of kids dressed up and it's just a kid standing there like this. You're like, okay, take your candy and leave, weird kid. Okay. Now, let's go up here. Just work this one side a little bit more. Do a little bit more ear. You know what might work really nice? Is like some wood carving tools, actually. That's what I'm gonna do next year. I'm gonna get a set of wood carving tools, and I'm going to get a thick pumpkin like this, which almost feels like wood, man. This thing is a hard pumpkin. And I'm gonna do a really cool one of these with some wood carving tools. Let's see now. Let's try to get the little nose thing. A lot of curves in this nose, but we'll make it work. Carving away. Again, when I get quiet, zoning. Hard zone. That might have gone up a little high, whatever. Maybe this won't look like a regular kid, it'll look more like a creepy troll or something, because this is tough. But whatever. Let's try this. Let's try this right here. See what happens. Notice how I move the pumpkin so that I'm not cutting anything too crazy. Yeah, that'll work. This line didn't really do what I wanted to do, but whatever. But that will work, actually. Pull a piece down here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm already a little scared that we're going to go into the basement and light it up in the dark, and it's not going to show through. And I'm like, burp, waste of time. But it might. I might just need to like scoop stuff out a little more. I'll even do that before we go down there. Now let's try the other eye. Oh, before we do the other eye though, I think I'm gonna do a highlight in this eye. Right around here. Might even try to go all the way through on this. Ooh. Wipe away some of this stuff on the side. Ooh, I'm losing my mouth. It's alright though. It's alright. Let's do the mouth now. Do the bottom lip first. Let's see, what am I cutting away though? Gotta think about this. I'm gonna cut away under the bottom lip. Well, that wasn't very straight, but whatever. Let's see what happens. Cool. See what happens when we do this. Hold on, let me see. So I want that to be the bottom. I don't know. Might mess that up a little bit. Whatever. There are no mistakes, like Bob says. Right? Only happy little mishaps or something. What does he say? I don't even know. Let's see what happens here. Okay. This is actually turning out to be more like the bottom chin extended. So let's see how that looks. And it'll all come together when we turn the light off later, I hope. We'll see. So what we'll do is this. It's actually starting to look, I didn't mean for this to be the mouth. I meant it to be up here, but it's starting to look like this is, and this is the bottom lip. So maybe he's gonna have a really funny bottom mouth. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Okay. Well, then why don't we give him some sharp teeth and make it look kind of more like a troll deal. Okay, let's do that then. I'll do this. I will do opposite. So this is the hard part, is this is all negative. So cut that down. That down. Cut that out. Yeah, this will work. This will, all right, I went from, I was gonna make just a regular looking boy. Now it's turning into a regular looking troll. And I'll give it some nice teeth. And that'll help troll it up a little bit. Oh, whoops. I might be missing a couple troll teeth, we'll see. Make sure I don't there's any teeth, because there we go. See? So now it's like kind of an like really mellow looking kid with like creepy teeth. So that's always scary. And it is Halloween. So we'll see what happens here. Ooh, that went deeper than I expected. I move my hands. I wanted to push the knife up this way, but I didn't want a hand here, so I always think of where I'm going. Oh yeah. My hand out of the way. There we go. There. That might end up looking really creepy because I think the light's going to shine through. It's a pretty thin area. So hopefully it shines through there and looks extra creepy. All right. There we go. See? And if we're doing that, we need to make another eye. And I need that eye to really be dug out so the light will come through. Whoops, don't make that fall off. There we go. I'm gonna go, I'll do highlights after, but now we got this ear. Let's cut out a little bit more out of this ear. Come here, little ear. Now, do you think people did more pumpkin carving before the internet? I think people did a lot more of everything before the internet that involved moving. Yeah, I'm actually digging this thing. It's looking creepy. All right, now let's get this other eye, then we'll finish up with some hair, and maybe I'll even like put like something, horn or something. I don't know, man. Let's get this eye though. And I have little dots where I had the eye before, and I'm just gonna push down along my dots, nice and easy, and then I'll carve. There we go. Now this side. Down. I think I'll do apple technique on this one to make the turn. There we go. There we go. Now there he is. Oh, that's definitely lower, and that's fine because it's gonna make him look way creepier, you know? So, and since we went from being, I'm gonna make a normal looking little boy to, I'm gonna make a little creepy troll thing, that works, you know? I cut out this bottom part, see how that looks. Cut out the top, right above the eye so it stands out. There it is. And the eyes are crooked, so now right in the middle of this one I'm gonna make a hole. Just spinning around. Oop, peeling up a little more than I wanted. Oh yeah. Super creep. Let's get this in here a little deeper. Oof, it's hard. You know what I would do if I had the time? I might even go get like my drill. My drill. I kind of want to carve more pumpkins this year. Really get into this. I'll wait till next year. Take my class again, we'll carve pumpkins, and we'll be in the classroom, and we'll have wood carving tools and drills and everything awesome. And we'll bake the seeds. We did that last year, they were delicious. We baked them with a heat gun. All right, now, need a little more hair on top. Then I need to carve away a few more places to make it look like, I think so it'll highlight through better. You take a sip of coffee for energy. Let's finish the hair. Question is hair. It's not too late. I could put some kind of horns or something. I don't know. Let's just finish with some hair coming down. There we go. Cool, let's do this. And I'll follow this to catch up there. And I think this will outline it. Hopefully when we do the light, it'll show through the sides and it'll kind of give it like an outlined look. We'll see. I think some light will shine through the bottom of the teeth. Kind of need to make an upper lip too. I'll do a really thin line up here. See what happens. Then I'm gonna do a little, and I don't want to break any of my teeth because they're kind of delicate. Kind of neat thing about these pumpkin carvings too is that they're super like one and done. You know, you're not ever gonna be able to make the same exact one, and they're not gonna last forever. Eventually, they're just gonna turn into the earth, and your chickens are gonna eat them. You can't really beat that. You know, they're there for the moment. Nothing's forever, right guys? Like, we really are on this little muddy rock flying through an infinite universe, thousands of miles an hour. And who cares whether our pumpkins are gonna last a day or a week? It's all about the moment that you're doing them and having fun doing them and finding the zone, which I'm definitely finding with this little creepy dude. So I think I need to save a space up here where the eyebrow kind of would be. Like there. And we'll go unibrow right here. This is great. This is awesome. We're really getting it done here. Now I'm going to cut this out. I just really hope that the light shines through. I have faith though. I think it's going to, and I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think when I'm done with everything, when I'm done with all the details, I'll go back and like thin some stuff out. gonna start. Yeah, that works, see? Now I'm gonna start getting the rest of this hair off. And then I'll make some of these a little deeper, and some of it I'll go all the way through to the other side. So it really shines. And then we'll take it in the basement. You should wear safety glasses when you do this. That thing just swooped up really high. And maybe too, the different depths that I'm carving these will make the light come through at different intensities. If at all, wish us luck, right? Moving the pumpkin where I need it so that I don't compromise any of my fingers or body. Almost there, people. You get this little piece out here. Bring it up a little higher and down a little lower. And I'll just kind of shimmy this in here a little bit farther. If you get tired, walk away, especially if you're using a knife. I don't want you to get tired and cut yourself. Now, pretty cool. He's kind of got like a smiley TV smile. What else does he need? I think I'm gonna bring this in a little bit. Just want to kind of curve in a little. Add a couple little details. Scrape a few things away. I'll make this a little bit deeper. Maybe I'll just, well, you know what I can do now? Now that I have the basic carve, I can take this guy and get a few holes all the way through, like right here for one. Oh yeah, that's kind of like a drill. That's the eyes. You definitely want those eyes shining through. I think I'll do above the eyes. Look, yeah. That's gonna work. This is gonna make it work. I can tell. There we go, look. Yup, now this is where it's really gonna shine through. This works great. And I'm more comfortable pushing this through. See the difference if I push this through? Or the sharp knife, they stick. And that's how you're gonna cut yourself, because you're like forcing this sharp knife and then it goes, but your finger's in the way. So I only use the sharp knife for trimming, for paring, if you will. But these things are amazing. Not sharp, either side. They have a detail side and a rough cut side. And look at that. And if you happen to get your finger in the way, you're okay. Cool. Just getting this piece out. Let's see. Come here, you. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Get those out of there. So I have some eyebrows. I think we're going to do the outline, but we can't do the whole outline, just some parts of it. I'll do a piece here. How can any of this come out? I don't even know. Let's see. There it is. Look, that'll cool. That'll give it like a little shine out the side. Make sure you don't cut all the way around, remember, or it'll fall off. Gotta think of the supports. And then a little bit on this side. Whoop. There we go. Get some details. All right, and then I think we're gonna need some shining out here under the mouth. That's important. That's a scary part. Up under here. Let's see what happens. Just watch out for those teeth that we worked so hard on, you know? Go right below the teeth and see how that looks. It might like make them shine a little. See if I can push that out from inside. There it is. You know what I'm even gonna do? I might take my sharp knife for this. No, I might take this instead. And get some of these out. Push those through. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty excited to go check this thing out. Cool. Oh boy. All right, getting sketchy. Don't want to lose any of these teeth. Okay. I might be overdoing it, but that happens sometimes. Get excited and keep going. Ho 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 ho. I think you know this is gonna do it. I need a little, let's see. I don't know where else I need more. Maybe a little bit right here to kind of show the nose. Okay, let's get that piece out. Push it or pull it. Use my sharp knife. Watch my fingers. Use my sharp knife just to kind of like get it out of the way. Use my kid knife. And I can grab it. It's kind of stuck on something. That goes. Pushing through is fine too. No, what do you guys think? Are we there? I think he needs one more on this kind of, this almost ends up looking like a scar or something. That could give it a little bit of a look too. Push that through. Grab it on this side. I don't know. I think we're almost there. Cool. Now, we get top. Let's top it. Okay, move that out of the way. Sweet. Let's take this thing down to the basement and see how it looks. Those of you, my period one, who are watching this film live, take a break. Those of you that are watching this on the YouTube, come with me. Let's go check this thing out in the basement. Make it one continuous video. Boom. All right, P1, you're on a break. The rest of you, let's take, we're gonna name this thing. I don't know, I'll show you guys the video when we get back. Whoa, this will look cool.
Pretty cool. Nice.
I was gonna say, oh wait, hold on. We need our lamp. Zip it, Rooster. Okay, here we go. You remember this spot, right? Creepy house is still down here. All right, let's see this thing. See how it looks. kind of creepy. Let's put him back a little bit where we had the other one. Make sure the top fits. Set that up right there. Needs to be propped up a little bit for this, I feel, so we can see the bottom. How's that? Let's see some light. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe this guy. Let's see. Let me close the door a little more. Make it a little darker. Oh, score. Holy potatoes. That worked. You've got to be kidding me. Epic, scary, creepy kid boy. What? Sick. With creepy house in the background. Creepy kid, creepy house. Creepy kid, creepy house. All right, ready? Let's see. Let's put it somewhere scarier. How's that look? What if we put the top on? There we go. There we go. Okay, ready? Let's go to the haunted house. You guys ready? Haunted house. Where are we? I don't know. Must be a haunted house. Shh, what's that? Did you see something? What was that? What is this? Whoa. Should we go inside? Definitely. Ah. Peace.